Once again, Tae-poong's world collapses beneath him. With his company wrongfully stolen by Hyunjun, he wanders the streets in the same hollow despair he once faced at the beginning of his journey. Life feels painfully cyclical, yet destiny has a way of mirroring the past with a different kind of tenderness. Back then, he ran to Mi-soon and shyly asked her to be his co-worker. She agreed because of her warm heart and the quiet sincerity she saw in him. But today, it is Mi-soon who is running, frantically searching the city, terrified he might disappear into heartbreak. And when she finally finds him, he's simply waiting. Waiting for her. Breathless, she reaches out her hand, holding out Tae-poong's own business card, the title CEO of Typhoon Family shining boldly beneath his name. She offers it not out of duty this time, but out of pure, unwavering love. As soon as he sees her, Tae-poong steps into her arms, leaning into her as though her embrace is the only sanctuary he has left in the world. Her worry mirrors the concern she carried for him long ago, but now it's deeper, fiercer, because this time, love anchors every beat of her heart. And she chooses, without hesitation, to protect what rightfully belongs to him. His company. His legacy. When she confronts Hyunjun, the memory of her legendary slap still echoes in his ears. He tries to intimidate her again, but Ma-jin steps in to shield her. Tae-poong, however, barely notices Ma-jin's bravado. His entire attention is fixed on Mi-soon's hands, checking anxiously if they're hurt. Mi-soon, hopelessly in love, even finds herself instantly agreeing when Tae-poong's mother remarks that Tae-poong is unlike other men, especially in matters of trust. Her eager nod sends confusing, almost suspicious vibes to his mother, who still has no idea about their budding romance. Yet for all her new strength, Mi-soon's love also makes her heartbreak sharper. When Tae-poong finally decides to walk away from the company, she breaks down, crying with the raw, miserable ache of someone who loves too deeply to let go. Because this time, losing him feels like losing herself. Mi-soon has come such a long way from a shy, reserved, no-nonsense girl who believed her life existed only to work and support her family, to someone who finally understands what it means to be cherished. And all of this began the moment Tae-poong stumbled into her life, asking for help, only to end up helping her break free from the walls she'd built around herself. For the first time, she learns what it feels like to be loved, to lean on someone when despair hits hardest. Soon, she's even dolling up for him, lip tint, cute hair, the works. Mi-soon proudly announces to her sister Miho that she's dating Tae-poong. Miho, being Miho, jokingly asks if Mi-soon lent him money or if Tae-poong is just another eccentric soul like her. Mi-soon immediately puffs up in protest, cheeks puffed, voice high, absolutely adorable. And now? She feeds him. She swoons at how cute his smile is. She pranks him, plays with him, falls for him all over again every hour of the day. When Tae-poong teases her that she might have dented the car after bumping her head, she pinches him so hard he practically meows, yet blushes the very next second when he leans in wanting a kiss. But despite all her warnings, scolds, deadly side-eyes, and tiny punishments, Tae-poong simply refused to listen. Mi-soon even pinched him as punishment when he agreed to resign if fails to submit the promissory notes. She tried everything, but Tae-poong remained Tae-poong. And now she's the one running out to protect him. When Hyunjun finally seizes control of Typhoon Company, Tae-poong, furious and heartbroken, confronts him and punches the wall in frustration. Yet he walks away for the sake of the employees Hyunjun threatened. When Mi-soon learns this, her love overtakes her anger. She runs after him, grabs him from behind, hugging him tightly. Tae-poong turns and an emotional embrace unfolds, Mi-soon crying uncontrollably, unable to bear even the thought of losing him. Meanwhile, Tae-poong and Mi-soon find hope in a new export product, robots patented by Sung-hyun's father. But Hyunjun, ever the snake, strikes again by bribing officials to fraudulently take over Sung-hyun's father's company as well. First the exports are threatened, and now even the company is on the brink. Determined, the couple teams up and chaotically, comedically, and courageously decide to raid Pyo Company to retrieve the documents. And then comes the raid. Taepungsangsa and Mi-soon slip into Typhoon Company like two nervous heroes. When Hyunjun's guards rush in, Tae-poong finally gets to act like the perfect boyfriend. He steps in front of Mi-soon, shields her with his whole body, and spreads his arms like he is in an action movie. Mi-soon is scared, but her heart still melts at how protective he is. Just when everything seems lost, Naejin, Sungjun, and Ms. Cha suddenly appear. They jump in like a funny rescue team and help the couple escape. In the rush, Tae-poong grabs his father's old nameplate, holding it close without even knowing why. Later, when they are finally safe, Tae-poong and Mi-soon sit down to rest. They feel defeated. They think they came out with nothing. But then, the nameplate slips from Tae-poong's hand. It falls. It breaks open with a sharp crack. Both of them freeze. Inside the broken plate are the promissory notes. The very notes everyone thought were lost. The notes that can save everything. Mi-soon gasps. Tae-poong stares in shock. And then, slowly, hope returns to them, soft, warm, and real. A miracle hidden inside a simple nameplate, and when they finally uncover them, it's a bombshell. Instead of cash repayments, the notes transfer 30% of Pyo Marine's shares to Typhoon Company. A twist big enough to flip the entire game, and of course, Mi-soon and Tae-poong are holding it together, literally and emotionally. But of course, things are never that easy. Hyunjun quickly twists the share contract to his own advantage, making the fight even harder. Meanwhile, Mr. Koo discovers the truth. He spots the container where Hyunjun has secretly locked up Chairman Pyo. With this clue, Naejin and Sungjun rush in and pull Chairman Pyo out, finally rescuing him. And with his return, they reclaim Typhoon Company at last. Slowly, everything starts to fall back into place. Tae-poong finally settles the remaining scores with Hyunjun, bringing an end to all the chaos. But Naejin is still completely clueless about Mi-soon and Tae-poong's relationship. He keeps wondering and guessing until Ms. Cha finally tells him the truth in her calm, straight way. Everyone knows they are dating, except Mi-soon, Tae-poong, and you. And with all misunderstandings cleared, danger gone, and peace returning, we finally reach the moment everyone waited for. A soft, quiet, happy date for Tae-poong and Mi-soon. Just the two of them, with warm smiles, gentle hearts, and a future that finally feels calm and safe. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and hype it up. Your support means everything. Until next time, stay happy and healthy.